Welcome to Mind Elevate. Our channel has one core mission, and that is to help you rise to your higher self. We help you elevate your life with our daily dose of mind-uplifting content and empowering resources. Besides these, every day we share one special affirmation video to help you deepen your meditation practices and achieve your goals faster. These are not just positive words but life-transforming as you tune your mind in. Let's begin. God is the creator of the universe. Every detail, from the vast galaxies above to the smallest grain of sand below, was carefully crafted by his divine hand. He didn't create out of boredom. He created with purpose, with intention, and with power. And here's the truth. The same God who made the stars also made you. Not randomly, not accidentally, but in his image, with his spirit, and with his creative nature etched into your DNA. You were made to create, to bring new things into existence, to imagine, design, build, solve problems, and bring light where there was darkness. You carry the fingerprint of the Creator, and that means you've been entrusted with the ability to reflect his power here on earth. The question is not whether you were made for greatness. The question is, are you willing to step into it? See, when God created the world, he didn't just speak it into being and walk away. He gave humanity the responsibility to steward, to multiply, and to govern what he had made. From the beginning, God gave man the ability to increase. And business, when built with purpose and integrity, is one of the most powerful ways you can fulfill that mandate. Business isn't just a means to earn money. It's a divine platform for creation, service, and impact. Every product, every service, every idea you turn into reality, that's your way of echoing God's original plan. You're not just here to consume. You're here to contribute. To take part in the grand design of creation by solving real problems for real people with the gifts God has placed inside you. Now let's be honest, a lot of people never step into this calling. Not because they lack talent. Not because they lack resources. But because they've been taught to fear. Fear of failure. Fear of not having enough. Fear of being judged. And worst of all, fear that they're not qualified. But let me remind you, God does not call the qualified. He qualifies the called. When he gives you a vision, he already has the provision lined up. He's not asking you to have it all figured out. He's asking you to trust him enough to take the first step. Provision follows vision, not the other way around. Think about Abraham. God said, "Go to a land I will show you." Not, "Here's the Jeep," is just, "Go." Abraham had to move before he saw. The same is true for you. Stop waiting for every resource to fall into place. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions. God doesn't operate on your comfort. He operates on your obedience. When God places a business idea in your heart, that's not just a suggestion, it's a calling. And it's a calling that aligns with his kingdom. Every time you meet a need through your business, you are ministering. You're preaching a sermon through service. You're building his kingdom one transaction, one customer, one relationship at a time. And let's clear up a major misconception. Wealth is not the enemy. God is not anti-wealth. He's anti-greed. The Bible says, "The love of money is the root of all kinds of evil." Not money itself, the love of it. Wealth is a tool. And in the hands of the righteous, it funds vision, fuels purpose, and transforms lives. Imagine being able to sponsor ministries, fund missions, build schools, feed families, and invest in your community, not from leftovers but from overflow. That's what happens when believers step into prosperity with the right heart. Money is not just currency, it's influence. And it's time for kingdom-minded people to stop apologizing for having it. But prosperity doesn't come by accident. It comes by stewardship. God blesses what we manage well. Think about the parable of the talents. The master praised the servants who multiplied what they were given. But the one who buried his gift out of fear? He was called wicked and lazy. What has God placed in your hands right now? Maybe it's not much. Maybe it's an idea. A small skill. A side hustle. A talent nobody sees. That doesn't matter. What matters is whether you steward it. Whether you grow it. Whether you use it. Because when you do, when you honor the seed, God brings the harvest. This isn't just about money. It's about purpose. Every single time you offer a product or service that solves someone's problem, you are doing kingdom work. Jesus came to serve, not to be served. And your business, when done with integrity and love, becomes a ministry. You don't need a pulpit to preach. Your excellence, your honesty, your generosity, that's your sermon. Let me ask you, what's holding you back? Is it fear? Is it comparison? Is it the voice in your head saying, you're not enough? Here's the truth, you are more than enough. Because the God who called you is enough. He didn't place that vision in you to tease you. He put it there to launch you. Maybe you've been praying, God bless me. And God is saying, I already did. I gave you the idea. I gave you the dream. I gave you the tools. Now move. Faith without works is dead. You can pray all day, but if you never act, you'll never see the provision. Start the business. Write the plan. Launch the site. Make the call. The blessing is waiting on your obedience. God didn't create you to live in survival mode. You weren't born to just make it to the weekend. You were born to thrive, to lead, to build, to leave a legacy. And business is one of the ways you do that. When you start a business, you're not just building income. You're building impact. People are waiting for what only you can offer. Your gift, your solution, your story. Someone's breakthrough is tied to your obedience. Don't keep them waiting. And remember, God is not limited by your bank account. He's not intimidated by your lack of experience. He's not hindered by your past. He is the God of more than enough. And when you step out in faith, He steps in with favor. So what are you waiting for? The world needs what you carry. The kingdom needs what you create. This isn't about being rich. This is about being effective, being obedient, being a reflection of your Creator in everything you do. The enemy would love for you to stay stuck in doubt, in fear, in scarcity. But God is calling you to more, to take dominion, to multiply, to prosper, not just financially but spiritually, emotionally, and relationally. You are a kingdom builder, a creator, a steward, a light in the marketplace, and this is your time to shine. Don't let fear win. Don't let small thinking sabotage your big calling. Don't bury your talent. Multiply it. Trust God. Take this step. Watch Him move. You are created to prosper. You are called to serve. You are destined to impact. So rise up, entrepreneur. Rise up, visionary. The world is waiting for you. This is not the season to shrink back. This is the season to rise. And as you rise, may you be reminded daily, you are made in the image of the Creator. And you were born to create. If this message stirred something inside you, don't just sit on it. Take the next step. And watch God do what only He can do, exceeding abundantly above all you could ask or imagine. Serving others is not just an act of kindness. It is a divine expression of God's love flowing through you. It is in these moments of selfless giving that the world witnesses what it truly means to walk in the image of the Creator. When you serve, you're doing more than meeting someone's temporary need. You are pointing them to the heart of a God who is generous, patient, merciful, and present. Service is a powerful reflection of your relationship with God. It's not merely about doing good deeds, it's about becoming a vessel through which His love and presence are made tangible to others. Remember what Jesus said in the parable of the sheep and the goats? For I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you invited me in. And then He declared, whatever you did for the least of these, you did it for me. So shine, serve, and watch the kingdom grow, one act of faith at a time. Thank you for watching to this point. I believe this content did resonate with you. Kindly like, subscribe, and share with many who need to redirect their energy for faster manifestation.